before showing you guys this video, I just want to say that I did forget to mention that all of my previous Carlingford Line videos I put in a playlist, and I will link that playlist down in the description below. So if you want to go and see more action at the Carlingford Line and more Carlingford Line goodness that will keep you going into the immediate future, then check out that link below, because that has all my previous Sydney Trains on Location videos filmed at Carlingford Line Station. So yeah, but now, on with the main video. Hey, what's going on guys? There's 2 old Sydney Trains on Location here. And yes, I am okay. I know I'm wearing a floral shirt with a tuxedo jacket and a bow tie. But hey, there's a very special occasion, because this is Sydney Trains on Location, episode 900. Yes, Sydney Trains on Location, episode 900. Wow! Well, first of all, we're only 100 episodes off Sydney Trains on Location, episode 1000. What will episode 1000 be? I do have a plan, and I will reveal it in a later video, but that's not why we're here today. We are here for a bit of a sad video for episode 900, because we're farewelling the Carlingford Line in this video. And the Carlingford Line has been around since about the 1880s. It is one of the oldest railway lines on the Sydney Trains network, and it's quite significant. You know, at the moment, to some people it may seem like a bit of an interesting line, as it only goes from Clyde station on the T1 Western Line and T2 South Line to Carlingford as a branch line. There are actually no direct services between Carlingford Line stations and Central and City Circle, North Shore, Strathfield, etc. There was, in the timetable before the 2017 timetable changes, there was one morning peak train that did go from Carlingford to Central Sydney Terminal, but the 2017 timetable completely axed and got rid of that service. So the plan is to convert the line between Camellia Station and Carlingford Station into light rail. Rose Hill Station will unfortunately be demolished. It is part of a casualty, just as part of the process. Rose Hill Station is just a casualty of converting it into light rail, but the stations at Camellia, Rydalmere, Dundas, Tilapia and Carlingford will be part of the new Parramatta light rail, which is expected to be opened in 3 years' time, in 2023. Whether it's opened in 2023 or not, we will see. But yeah, it'll be interesting to find out what goes on with that. But anyway, on to Sydney Trains on Location, episode 900, because that is why we're all here. So in this video, I am going to be doing a tribute to the Carlingford Line, and I have some highlights. I've had to write them all down because there's so many. So we are going to be kicking off with a Clyde vlog. Now, in this video, this will be the last ever Clyde vlog that will feature Carlingford Line trains. We will then have Red Lady Set F1 arriving at Clyde. So I should just say the Clyde vlog was filmed on a separate day. All this other footage was filmed today, being the last day, being Saturday the 4th of January 2020. It is the 4th today, isn't it? Yes, it is. Just had to double check that in my head. I'm in holiday mode, so days become a bit blurred by now. But anyway, so yeah, what else? So we've got F1 arriving at Clyde. We've got a trip from Clyde to Carlingford on Red Lady Set F1. And then I've got a bit of action of Red Lady F1 just to Carlingford Station. And then I'm going to move into looking at a bit of the celebrations that happened at Carlingford Station. I have a bit of footage of some of the action going on, some of the festivities and celebrations that happened as part of that. Then we will have a look at Millennium Set M30, which I got at Carlingford. Now, M30 is the last ever suburban train that will run the T6 Carlingford Line. And then after that, to finish up, we will have a trip on Red Lady Set F1 from Carlingford back to Clyde. And that will wrap up our video. I didn't get to go to the individual stations today, and the reason for that is due to the extreme heat in Sydney at the moment. I can wear a suit at the moment because I'm in my air-conditioned house. But out and about, it's been about 45 degrees out west today, breaking temperatures and breaking records. I do just want to say, whilst I do have this opportunity, I want to thank the farmers that are out and about in New South Wales, and I want to thank the Rural Fire Service that is out fighting these fires, and all the incredible work that those volunteers are doing. I want to also shout out to Ethan Jones and PJ Brock, who are 2 good friends of mine who've been out fighting fires. We really, really appreciate your services, and on behalf of myself, I'm really thankful for the work you guys have been doing in the community, and to all of the RFS volunteers out there. Yeah, we're really thankful to you, and we're really thankful for what you're doing for the wider Australian community at the moment. But anyway, So yeah, so that's what's going to be coming up in this video. So I will be doing little transitions and I'll be throwing between each segment. So I'll be kind of your MC for this video. So yeah, anyway, take it back to a slightly younger version of me, kicking off with a Clyde vlog. Here we go, take it away, younger Julian. Hi everyone, Sydney Trains on location here. Just here at Clyde, doing another part at Clyde. To kick off the video, we have Millennium Set M15 pulled up on platform number 1. This train has just terminated and will be returning to Carlingford in about 12 minutes. So yeah, just on my way back into the city, so I've got to head over to platform 4 to catch a city-bound train. What I'll do in the meantime is I'll film any trains that go through here. So yeah, sit back and enjoy. Oh, B27 passing platform 2. We have Waratah passing platform number 4. Series 2, Waratah City Circle service. The set is B15. Turning into a vlog of the Bs, we've got M15 on platform 1 and B15 passing platform 4. Apologies, there is some graffiti on this train. And while we're at it, Waratah arriving onto platform 5 for a Penrith service. Next train on platform 4 will be a Linfield service. This originally was a Hornsby via Macquarie Park due to the conversion of the Sydney Metro between Chatswood and Epping. This train now starts and ends at Linfield.
Chatswood, then Roseville and Linfield.
Waratah departing platform 5 for a Penrith service. The set is A78. Granville will be the next stop. And now the next train on platform 5 will not stop. Now we got a Waratah arriving at platform number 4, Linfield via Central service. The next stop will be Auburn, followed by Lidcombe, Strathfield, Redfern, Central, Town Hall, Wynyard, Nelson's Point, North Sydney, all stations to Chatswood, Roseville and Linfield. A59 is the set. Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. That being part 1 of episode 900, being the last Clyde vlog that will feature Carlingford Line Trains in it. So yeah, anyway, now we move on to part 2. In this part, we will be looking at Red Lady Set F1, and this is where Red Lady Set F1 starts to feature in the video a bit more. We'll be seeing Red Lady Set F1 at Clyde, doing a couple of runs. So yeah, anyway, guys, we are going to now throw back over to slightly younger Julian. Here we go. Back to slightly younger Julian.
What phone do you have, Julian?
I have a 70 plus. You got it?
Not yet. Not yet.
Just go like that. Yep. And then as soon as it goes through.
Sorry, because I'm just looking at there and I'm wondering whether... Okay, we got the second round. Yeah.
Next
Well, there we go. Red Lady F1 has got into Clyde and it will now be on its way from Clyde to Carlingford. So anyway, I'm going to throw back to slightly younger Julian, who is now going to take us for a ride from Clyde all the way to Carlingford on Red Lady F1. And in this video, we will be able to have a bit of a look at going past the Carlingford Line stations. There will be one of the last trains to ever pass through the Carlingford Line without stopping. So I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, anyway, over to slightly younger Julian with Clyde to Carlingford on Red Lady set F1. Well, just a Clyde station now. Paul White from Paul's Train Holds sitting right in front of me. And then I'm Julian from City Train Locations. Look at this section right here.
Hi.
Kathleen, employable being legend. I love this video section we've got going. I'm videoing Paul videoing.
Yeah, they go in the depth direction. Attention, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Carlingford Red Set F1. Today we'll be travelling directly to Carlingford, and we would ask that you make sure you do not put your hands, cameras, phones or anything like that outside the windows, because we do get very close to some trees on the way. We don't want you to lose those items. But you've still got trees. Also, when we get to Carlingford, we have a very quick turnaround at Carlingford. Would encourage all of you to get off, if possible, please. There's lots of activities in the car park celebrating the closure of the line in Carlingford. And to get off and have a look at those activities. And then you can come back live for this next time, or you can come back on a regular service with air conditioning. So, we're collecting a donation for all passengers today for the Buy a Bale campaign. We've got the farmers in the crowd, so we'll ask you to all make donations if you like it, and have on the trip.
Just passing Rose Hill Station now.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. All for the Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
G'day.
Hi, fellow Carmen. You're along an employment.
Hello, YouTube.
Yeah, anything to say to my subscribers, Kathleen?
Just over there, guys, is the branch off to the Sandown line. We're about to go through Camellia Station now. I've got shot us going through Camellia. I know I've never seen so many people with cameras since my all expenses paid trip to the camera shop. Wow, so many cameras. Literally, so many people on this train are just filming, and there are cameras.
Because it's the most important thing in Carlingford history.
It's true. Hey, the railway's shout out to my friend Kathleen for employable me.
G'day.
Legend herself.
Donate to the firefighters.
It's a good cause. Just going through Rydalmere Station now, guys.
Good old Dundas.
And all the stuff that we
Just going through Tilapia Station. It's probably a bit difficult to see out there. My apologies, but we are going through Tilapia. Yeah, look over there. So we're on set 3218. Alright. Just about to arrive into
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Alright, quick shot of Carlingford. There we go, Carlingford. Okay, so there we go. That was Red Lady Set F1. In that previous clip, it was just arriving into Carlingford. The Red Lady Set F1 shuttles just only stopped at Clyde and Carlingford. They didn't stop at any stations in between on the Carlingford line. I should stress that. Okay, so for the next part of the video is at Carlingford Station. and it's a bit of a tribute to Carlingford Station, and it's a bit of a look at some of the celebrations that were going on, because there was quite a bit of celebrations going on throughout Carlingford Station. This includes a bit of a conversation, a bit of a look at some of the posters that were around, a bit of a memory board, and some of the other cool things that were around. It's a few all sorts clips. So yeah, sit back and enjoy this memorial. Just a bit of a look at some historic things. Pause the video if you want to read. So it's basically just information about all the stations. So yeah, as I said before, just pause the video if you'd like to have a read. I'm not going to turn this into a reading out aloud channel. Back to the sign here, Carlingford Line closure. Have a read of it. If you want to read it, pause the video. Just a bit of a look at the board here. As part of the festivities, we also have a modern railway display here at Carlingford Station. The memory from the Sydney Trains on Location YouTube channel, I'm going to stick up there on this memory board right now. Well, there we go. Some nice little tributes there, and it was nice that I was able to write on the little board and yeah, write a little message. And write a little bit of a memories, some of the memories I've had on the Carlingford Line that will be a part of the Carlingford history forever, and I feel really honoured I had that opportunity. Okay, anyway, we are now going to move on to Millennium Set M30. Now, this was the last suburban train that will ever run the Carlingford Line. M30, the last ever suburban train that will run the Carlingford Line, M30. Which I caught coming in and out of Carlingford Station. So, yep, now we're going to go back to slightly younger Julian with That's Good. M30 is running guys, that was Millennium Set M30, and M30, in case you didn't know, is the last suburban train that will ever run the Carlingford Line. In its recent history, the Carlingford Line has mainly been served by Millenniums on weekends and S-sets or K-sets on weekdays, although I did see a Tangara up there once when I was up there a few years ago, and I do know Tangaras are an occasional sight to also see on the Carlingford Line, but no more. It is sadly closed. But yeah, so that was the M30, Millennium M30, the last suburban train to ever run the Carlingford Line. The Carlingford Line is only served by one train a day that just runs up and back the single track line between Clyde and Carlingford. And yeah, that's the one to do the last day shuttle, M30, as seen at Carlingford. But anyway, back to Red Lady Set F1 now. We're going to have a look at it at Carlingford, doing some movements. So yeah, over to slightly younger Julian. Conductor pausing for action. And back to Clyde it goes. Right, here's just Red Lady F1 returning. Clyde service, the second last Clyde service of the day.
Don't want to be under Clyde.
Anyway, guys, that was the Red Lady Set F1 doing some movements around Carlingford Station, which is pretty cool. Okay, now we are going to go back to riding Red Lady Set F1. And I'm riding it from Carlingford back to Clyde, so the other end, the reverse of the previous trip. which will be pretty cool. So yeah, let's have a look at some good shots. And as you may know, they ran the Red Lady set F1 Express between Carlingford and Clyde, not stopping in any of the in-between Carlingford Line stations. So yeah, nice and express trip, passing through a lot of the stations. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Back to slightly younger Julian.
Okay, I am just at Carlingford, and I'm going to be heading back to Clyde now. I am on Red Lady set F1 in car 3218. So this is Clyde only service, it'll be stopping in Clyde only. Last Red Lady F set that will run the Carlingford line ever, as it shuts. If you haven't seen my YouTube channel before and you clicked on this video at random, Sydney Trains on Location is the name, check it out. Yeah, lots of train action across Sydney Trains, New South Wales Train Link Network, Regional Network, all the good stuff. Make sure you check it out if you haven't already. So yeah, we're just at Carlingford now. Next stop will be Clyde, so we'll be passing through all the other stations along the Carlingford line. So yeah, sit back, relax, and we're now departing Carlingford. The next stop will be Clyde. We will be passing through all the stations along the Carlingford line in this video.
Just a warning, please do not to put your hands, cameras, phones, whatever out the windows, because it can be very easily hit by the trees as we go past. You might lose it. This train, when it arrives at Clyde, does to you, and everyone will need to get off the train at Clyde. If you're intending to travel back on this train, then you can go to the side and then come back again 20 minutes later. Okay, we are collecting for buyer bail today to help the farmers on their drought. You notice that we're saying so any passengers
Okay, we will be about to pass Tilopia station in a moment. Tilopia's on the other side, so... Tilopia is the only one of their stations that's on the other side to where I'm sitting. Anyway guys, I'll see you at the next location. Just passing to the desk. Cue all the train spotters.
What do you think of that? You like the red rabbit? You should have seen it when I came to school.
Just about to pass through Camellia. It is my knowledge also that Phil from STV Sydney Trains Vlogs will be somewhere on this platform. We will see him at some point, I do not doubt it. Where is Phil? I reckon he'll be down by the crossing. Oh, he went to Dundas, that one. Oopsie daisies. Oh well. So that you're coming up to the junction where the old Sandown line came from. So it's just there, obviously. And two tracks as we adjourn into Rose Hill Racecourse, which is just over here. Rosehill Station will be demolished. It's part of this one. See you at Clyde at the next stop. I would say first though, that's pretty cool looking there. Wynyard, Town Hall, King Street. Some old entrances and exits to station points. Well, anyway, guys, that was the Carlingford to Clyde ride on Red Lady Set F1. And yeah, now as we watch this video, now the Carlingford line is sadly closed. But never fear, there are still 8 other train lines on the Sydney Trains network for me to explore, and all the New South Wales Trainlink intercity and regional stuff, which brings me to my point. If you have any requests for any stations that you would like me to film at, as long as it's to do with the Sydney Trains and New South Wales Trainlink network, as well as trips between any particular stations, or buses, ferries, light rail, etc., put it in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to be taking requests, and I'm more than happy to to do what you guys are interested in, because, you know, obviously I create the content for you guys, and, you know, I want you guys to enjoy it. So if you guys have requests on anything in particular you'd like me to video, then drop your request in the comment section below, and I'll try to complete your request as soon as I can. I do have more time now, being in the school leaver / unemployment state I am, so that's good as well. Yes, anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Sydney Trains on Location, and thank you for watching over the last 900 episodes. I really appreciate it. 900 episodes of Stoll has been a long time coming, but I'm really happy we've cracked the magic 900 number, and it's really special, and we're only 100 off 1,000, and I will announce episode 1,000 in the videos to come when I sort it out with planning everything. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I really appreciate it. I am going to leave you now just with a bit of a final slideshow of the Carlingford line, showing off some cool photos I've caught there and a bit of a memorial. Warning, the music I'm going to use may make you cry. So yeah, anyway guys, I'll hand over that slideshow now. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this episode of STL Sydney Trains on Location. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, go watch the slideshow, or keep watching for the slideshow, and I'll see you in episode 901. Goodbye for now. You can see there the trains crossing over because that bit becomes single. Bit of an overview of Camellia for you guys. This is platform number 1, and it's the stopping the stations to Clyde. T75 is set start. T6 increased, and we should be seeing that in about 10 minutes to turn back for a price.